A very warm welcome everyone to today's stream. Hey there Grizo. He's been moping a bit because he didn't get enough treats again, didn't you? So he was protesting in front of the closet door and I, just before we started, to appease him a bit, I did give him something, but we'll give him some fairly soon again. But yeah, it's always great to have him around as well, of course. At least we've got 1 star on the stream. Welcome, the Pirate Gamer Boy. Waiting for the pretty lights. Yeah, that's always the fun thing with these tape loadings, isn't it? The screen gets quite busy with all kinds of colors. So for today I have a bunch of Ocean games, which you know, is not saying a whole lot because they made a ton of games on the C64. For those just tuning in for the first time, the idea here is that I just load up some games, or at least attempt to, and play some of it to see if they actually still work, because most of these tapes haven't been tried out or loaded for, I don't know, 20-25 years. I'm actually quite surprised that they load as good as they have so far, and I suppose we should do a little snackaroo here. This stick, of course. I will attempt to give it in smaller pieces. Hopefully, he won't mangle my hand too much, or he will just steal it. That's of course also possible. Yeah. It's coming. Okay. There you go. This is how I normally give it, but normally I give it on his scratching pole. Yes, over there in the back he has a giant scratching pole, and he sleeps on top of it sometimes, but sometimes cats, they always say cats want to lay high so they can overview everything. Nah, this one is just fine behind the couch as well, on the floor. Basically where he doesn't see anything. But sometimes he sleeps up there. But not when I am talking. The moment I start setting things up, he comes racing here because he knows there'll be treats. So I've got a nice little lager here with me. It's been foaming a bit. It's a Brooklyn lager. Nice amber lager, it says. I'm not actually certain that this actually comes from Brooklyn, because everything on here is from France or in French, but there's also at least the distributor is French. So I'm not actually sure if this is just a name or actually American beer. Let's give it a taste. Thank you. Yeah, nice fresh lager. Lager is kind of the standard beer over here, mostly. So quite nice. Love it. Much prefer these kind of beers over IPAs. Yeah, I forgot to put this away. But you will get more later on, buddy. I forgot the bowl. There's no bowl here. Oh boy. Maybe I'll get it later. Anyway, first order of business today is this box over here. Which is, what's it called? The battle stations. It has, I think, okay, Operation Wolf, was that an arcade game? Anyway, it has Operation Wolf. It has Typhoon, which I actually don't really know what it is. Is that a shoot 'em up or is it a flight simulator? I don't know. And Gorilla War, which I think is a Ikari Warriors kind of game, if I remember correctly. But if it's not obvious already, this box was not one of my we had in the house when I grew up. This is one that I acquired later on. And I never actually tested this because I did pick up a bunch of C64 tapes at one point. People were actually kind of throwing them out left and right. And it's unfortunate because now I'm doing this and you can't find the stupid things anymore. No one is selling them anymore. And if they do, they sell just one for ridiculous prices. I'm not paying $10 for one Commodore 64 game, let me tell you. But yeah, even though I got these boxes, then if I wanted to play something, I would just load up an emulator because loading tapes kind of sucks. Well, you know, it is part of the experience too. This box comes with 3 of the typical Ocean tapes with blue lettering. Very nice. These tapes actually look really good. So that's cool. Which is good hope. And a manual. Always fun. Whilst the game is loading, or it might have a little peek in there. So, how about we go into the game screen and start loading up our first game. Should be fun, right? Hopefully. Let's see if something explodes this time. Turn on the old Commodore 64 here. And load up first Operation Wolf. Actually, as I was setting up the system now, I did a little test and I tried this tape and it did not work. So I am going to give it another try, but if it stays blue, then it just doesn't work. Which would be a bad start, but I'm expected now, I suppose. But I did do it, gave the tape a couple of winds forward, backwards, forward, so maybe that has changed it somewhat. Yeah, Operation Wolf was a arcade game. Good evening, Martin. How are you today? Great to have you along. We are loading up some Operation Wolf, which I think is actually a pretty decent version. But I'm afraid this one does not work. I did use this tape as a test to set my audio up. And it didn't want to work then, and I did rewind it forward, backward, forward. Sometimes it charges it up, but I don't think this one will work, unfortunately, which is a shame. I actually wanted to play some Operation Wolf, see what it was actually like on the Commodore 64. It's a normal. The Pirate Game Boy just said that it is a arcade game. I imagine in the arcade it was a light gun shooter, and you know, it's pretty cool. I think I'm mostly familiar with the Amiga version actually. There is an Amiga version, right? I'm not sure if I'm remembering that correctly. Well, yeah, I can read the manual, but this one is clearly not working, so why even bother? Because otherwise we would have gotten the screen by now. Oh, that's actually a very good tip. Thank you very much, Martin, because I was kind of curious if you could get them to work again if they are done. The only thing I actually tried was just, you know, get the charge a bit set up. It's kind of weird because this tape looks so, like, my original tapes look far worse than this one. This looks very shiny and actually not used at all. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but I did come prepared for this a bit, so we can have a little listen to it. But in the meantime, let's check out the second game, Gorilla War, another arcade game. Yeah, I tried that, but that unfortunately was not enough for it. So there must be something else up with the tape. We'll see. But Guerrilla War at least gave me the nice kick-ass Ocean loader. Ocean is always a pleasure to load because they have really cool sit tunes during the loading screen. Anyway, a way you can kind of yeah, I will try that on the radiator. It's never something that I actually wondered, but you know, might as well. Might as well to give it a try. This one also takes a while. This is weird because this one was working before, so I hope it. There we go. This takes a while. Anyway, I pulled out this one over here, so we can actually kind of maybe hear what's up with this. Which one was? There we go. Hear what's up with this tape, because we can just play it, and maybe it's very fuzzy. That's usually what happens with these things. Where's play? Play. There we go. So let's just have a listen here. It's at max volume. That can be a mistake. And hopefully the microphone will pick it up, but I don't hear anything yet. Who knows? Might be a blank tape. That's just the recording. Oh, there we go. That is very quiet. Now there's nothing. Is that even picking up on the microphone? It's super quiet. So that's not a good sign. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they just recorded this tape too low because we barely hear anything. We will try it in the next tape. Because I'm pretty sure this tape deck doesn't have the most strong speaker, but you should be able to monitor what you're playing. And this, I barely hear it. Open up, please. It's a bit finicky. There we go. We will try this tape that's actually loading next and just compare what that sounds like. And yeah, here's the Ocean loader. I love this sit tune. It's so nostalgic, isn't it? But this one is actually loading. Okay. Oh, there. So let's have a quick glance at the manual whilst this is loading. Good evening, Theo. Hope all is well. Is the audio coming through okay, or is it loud? Because that is always a bit of an issue, because I have my audio in my headphones for the game is way lower than it actually is. So I can hear the chat, which I find way more important. Guerrilla War. In the jungle of the tropical island, people groan beneath the icon rule of a cruel oppressor. Troops fill the streets and highways. Booby traps litter the countryside, and I have my zoom a bit too far in, so I can only read one word at a time. That doesn't work. Where was I? Booby traps litter the countryside, and a tyrant gloats on his throne of power. But on the beaches, hope is at hand. Two crack marines, what kind of term is that? Armed to the teeth and trained to kill, aim to infiltrate this evil stronghold and free the nation from its chaos. Chains, man. Join their fight for freedom as you race through rivers and swamps. Not the most logical way to go somewhere, but whatever. Your very nerve tingling as you are attacked from all sides. Battle through the cities and towns with your pulse pounding as wave after wave of Bloodthirsty mercenaries assail you in a torrent of what? Torrent of lead. Yeah. With your heart in your mouth and your life on the line, win through to victory and freedom in the darkest of wars. Sorry, I am not a very good reader, I'm afraid. Yeah, but that was a hack of Heavy Barrel, right? Or is that a reskin of Guerrilla Wars in general? I thought they were separate games, Heavy Barrel and Guerrilla Wars, but I'm not entirely sure. Could be also that they are regionally different names for the same game. Would be too hard to get the controls down. Why did they stop the music? Aww. Player 1. Commodore key for the grenade. Oh, does this have tank controls? Oh, good grief, I hope not. Although, for this game that might... You can play with the joystick, right? Each level has a different enemy patterns. And position of the... Well, the game is loaded, so we'll just go see, because no one wants to listen to my ramblings or attempts at reading as the game is already loaded. Let's not waste more time and just play the freaking game. Hopefully. What do we do? 1 or 2 players? We are 1. Oh, this is from originally from SNK. That's usually a good sign for arcade games. However, you know, these conversions, especially from Ocean, might not also always be great. Port number 1, huh? Where's the 1? Is the Cheetah 125? Is that a type of joystick? I actually don't know that. Normal mode or rotate mode? Is that how you... yeah, it's probably tank controls or normal. Let's try normal first. Sound effect of music. Come on, it's a Commodore 64 game. You gotta choose music. Yeah, for sure. Does water kill you? No, water does not kill you. Ocean was... Wow. Am I dead? Oh no, I'm just stuck in the corner there. Whoa boy! And now I'm dead. The screen is real tiny. Yeah, Ocean was really hit and miss, indeed. On Commodore they had quite a lot of pretty cool games. Not fast enough. A lot of their NES boards are kind of meh. How did that miss me? Did I already shoot a hostage? What does it say, game over? Or is that for player 2? How do I throw a grenade? That's also important to know. I don't know. We are playing without grenades because it's not very practical to hit the keyboard anyway. It's a nice shot here. Got here. Yeah, the screen is a bit too small. Wow, that comes out on the right side of your sprite. That's kinda annoying because so we can't kill this dude here. Okay, the hitboxes are a bit suspect. Although, you know, as long as for the enemies, then that's fine. But I'm afraid that is probably also the case for me. Again, stuck on a freaking corner. It moves slow, but I think because everything is so big and you have such a small screen, I think that is actually probably for the better. You shoot diagonal. Oh no, if you take a freaking thing to the face. think the sprites, you know, having them so big is a bit of a mistake. I should just place down the joypad like this. Or not joypad, joystick, damn it. Wow. Yeah, there's literally no way to... Auto fire? No, there is not, unfortunately. Like if stuff comes on screen, you're dead. Yeah, that would have been great if they shrunk it a bit. But oh well. It's still playable. I mean, Ocean has made a lot worse games. Can we kill the tanks, or do we just need to avoid it? It would make sense if we needed to avoid it. Or, again, one of those keys is a grenade. But I don't know which one. Oh crap, that's... I keep doing that, the return, but it's actually the back button. Should we try rotate? No, that sounds not good. Let's try sound effects, just for the heck of it. Maybe there is a sound cue when stuff is coming. Nope. Kind of nice. At least they got that right. Normally, if you hit that return key, the whole thing just crashes. Man, that's so hard to avoid. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I think what makes it even worse is that the arcade was like the Tate screen, a vertical screen, and now you've got a tiny screen that's even horizontal, so that makes it quite difficult. Although I'm not entirely sure, but most of those games were like Ikari Warriors and such. There we go. Oh really? I've never played that on the... I didn't even know there was a Double Dragon on the Lynx. But yeah, the Lynx doesn't lend itself great for beat 'em ups in general, I don't think. Like the Batman Returns game on there, that's also such... I mean, it looks decent, but you can't get anywhere because it's bloody hard. And kind of unfair. Wasn't there like a... which one was that? I think it was the Super Mario Deluxe. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. The first of the advanced games? Or no, the Commodore... not Commodore, the Color. Game Boy Color version, where they had a deluxe version. And that also had a shrunk down screen, making it kind of more difficult to play something as simple as Mario. Yeah, we knew you were coming, buddies. Maybe we can blow the tanks up with this stuff. Yes, we can. Wow, one shot. Are they respawning? No. I forgot what the extras were actually, but I did hear that the Super Mario Brothers Deluxe games and the advanced things are pretty good. Ooh, that's a ditch. That's safe. It's not a big hole. Oh, this gun is really cool. Let's try it another turn, but this time with music again, which I much prefer. Will we play again, please? Hello? There we go. 1, 2, 2. Oh no! Well, might as well try it out. Oh, this might actually be... Yeah, but you need the keyboard to rotate. That's no good for me. Normal mode. Because to rotate you need the keyboard, unfortunately. Music. To be fair, I don't... what killed me? I don't have a whole lot experience of with just maybe if you run we get past here. Nope. I don't have a whole lot of experience with handheld games in general because well, they are kind of hard to see, and you know, that doesn't bode well for me. But I do have a Lynx, and I love the games on the Lynx. Lynx is a nice system. Especially Commodore. Why do I keep saying Commodore? Everything's Commodore today. But yeah, the Game Boy in particular, it was just really hard for me to get to grips with. Oh, my beautiful gun. You really need to just shoot these dudes preemptively. I think is the way to go. Oh. And I had pretty good fun with the DS Lite. That was nice, fairly good. And the PS Vita I also really enjoyed. Of course, again a system that doesn't last for long because I always know how to choose those. But the system itself is just it's great, and it's such a shame it didn't survive longer. I think. Man, that is so strict. When does it actually kill you? Oh. Oops, sorry buddies. And I for the longest time I have a handheld console that I keep wanting to show off, but I never ended up doing it. So I really need to get on that. And that is a... what's the name? It's from Vatara. It's the company. I knew that was stupid. Because I knew that was... and it's so much a Game Boy ripoff, but the games are... Supervision, that's the one, the Pirate Game Boy. Thank you so much. And I have a lot of those game boxes as well, and they are just hilarious. You know, just game features like 3 lives and nonsense like that. I think it's a system from South Korea. Yeah, it's not a great system, and the screen is just absolutely terrible as well. Like, it's just a very hazy mist, and everything is pretty much the same. Just get green smears everywhere. Taiwan, yeah, I think you are right, the Pirate Game Boy. I think you are correct that it was Taiwan. Was the Game Duck also from Taiwan? Because it's kind of the same thing. And I'm going to join Hexed Squid here with a nice tip of beer. Because I was getting a bit parched there. Yeah, this is probably not gonna last too long. This game is really hard. It's playable, but it's a bit unfair with the way that... yeah, like this. I knew they were coming. And still I die. That's a shame. Why did I put it there? Should we do one more try, or should we just leave this one for the next one? Which game? For the Supervision, you mean? Or the Game Duck? Let's go for another game, I think. I think this one, I can't even beat the first level. I would need that. I would need a lot of practice. Let's be kind and rewind. And then we check out the next game in the box. Hopefully we don't have too many duds. Because I didn't pull out too many boxes. I just pulled out from what I had of Ocean software in big boxes. I did not know that there was any development of games outside of the system's origin, actually. Oh, we were going to test this one out, right? To see if this one sounds different or if the recorder is just whack. Then we have Typhoon. Typhoon, I have no clue what it actually is. I don't, the name doesn't ring a bell. Because, of course, it can also be that the batteries are just getting low, that's quiet because of that. Let's give it a listen. Play. Playing. This one doesn't look promising either. That's a bummer. Oh. No patience again. Hey there, Mystic Fearge. How are you today? We are working, right? Oh. It was on pause. Yeah, I totally agree. It's kind of sad if you get beaten as a game console by a home cinema set. But yeah, kind of true. I think DVD has better games than the Supervision. Oh yeah, this is much louder. I am sorry if that messed up your ears for a bit. Yeah, this, as you can hear, this one is actually audible. So for some reason, Operation Wolf is just super quiet. Loader time, awesome. And I don't think we can actually fix that with Commodore 64. Maybe it works if you boost the audio, but yeah, I can't do that on a dataset. Now I could technically get the breakout box for this one, because this one does have a volume slider, but you know, one thing. Something I could try. Yeah, I think that someone just didn't push the boost button or something. I don't know. Just weird. And Mystic Fearge, yeah, I'm doing great today. Didn't wake up with a headache. Awesome. First time in over a week, so that was real refreshing this morning. Could do with some more sleep though, but you know, that's 3 hours of sleep a night. It's not enough, man. It's not enough. But we're playing some Commodore 64 now, so things are good. Oh, this is from Konami? I don't know Typhoon at all. Huh. And Griso is also pretty good. He had some treats before we started. And he had another treat as we started, so he's content for now. Yeah, I think Midnight Resistance might also come out. Not entirely sure if I remember correctly. But Ocean tended to use a couple of, I think they had 4 different loader tunes that they just put on everything. But yeah, all of them are bangers. making good use of the SID chip. Oh, we should actually check this one out because I actually don't know what this game is. Oh, that's cool. So it was an arcade game. Well, it makes sense. The other two are also arcade games. Initially called Ajax, another title I have never heard of even. Let's see, what do we have? Hot from the arcades comes Typhoon, the latest action in sea and air combat, combining the forces of jet fighters and helicopters. Helicopter gunships. Oh, so not the helicopter, okay. Soar through waves after wave of flying death in your armor-laden helicopter. Scream through the skies in your F-14 awesome plane as you take on the seemingly limitless, same word, hordes of mechanical invaders whose sole intent is total domination of the Earth. The storm is raging as the battle is fought in the skies. Typhoon, the Konami coin-op, is now available to your home computer, featuring fast-scrolling action and 3D frenzied dogfighting. Accumulate a vast array of deadly weapons in the 8 levels of pulse-pounding excitement, each humiliating, and exciting game from Imagine. Oh, no, I'm still reading it wrong. I skipped a line, but you get the gist. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. Ajax, no, it's not a. I'm pretty sure Astyanax is. That's the game with the dude with the X, right? Pretty good game from what I remember. And we've loaded. Just quickly to go over the controls here. The game is controlled by joystick in port 2, but it's kind of funny because I am in port 2 and the previous game said port 1, right? Huh, weird. Fire is the is just the button. Space is Mega Bomb, so this is another job for the big toe normally, but oh well. F1 is music, so that's good. Run stop is abort the game, and P and O are pause. Let's give those one a try. Oh. Wait, didn't the other copyright say... Oh, or am I... Yeah, so this Imagine version is from 1988, and the arcade version is copyrighted to Konami. Call me a liar, I was in joystick 1. Oh wow. That's that's a view. We're going up or down? I don't know. Man, that is that's a bit rough. This visual. No auto fire. That's always unfortunate. Did they shoot me? I didn't even see a button. Also the, like, it's kind of weird how this controls. Like, do we have another life? Just to demonstrate here. Like, it's very floaty, if that makes sense. Like you're skating on ice. Yeah, probably. Sometimes, just because something did something, you should not always have to do that as well, because I don't particularly like this scrolling as much. Very much disorientating like this. Just the jerkiness of it, you know? Oh, we did go down. Don't tell me we have to start all the way from the beginning. Of course. Dang it. Here we go again. Hopefully there is a game today that I can actually beat the first level on. It plays okay, but it's just... Oh, you don't have to go all the way, I guess. I don't know, man. If you point your plane down, then I think you will be there a lot quicker than this. What hit me? What killed me there? I didn't see it. Continue. There is not much to continue, but might as well, I guess. Hey, I actually hit the button the first time. Maybe it was, we took too long. Perhaps. But it's very hard to make minor... Well, you can make minor adjustments to fly straight into the thing that killed me here. I guess a missile? What they fight? It's so floaty. I will need to check out the arcade game in a bit, because this dive flight, it does look quite intriguing. I'm kind of curious to see what the actual arcade was like. Because it does look like, if you have the proper scaling and where this isn't as obnoxious as this, it could make for a very nice set piece. Especially from 1987. I'm not hitting anything. Well, except that one. Yeah, after this, after the stream, I think I will quickly check out the arcade version. I think it's like 8. But yeah, completely, it's just... Would have been a lot better if they just had like 30 sprites or something, like very smooth transition like that. Just a bit too choppy. And that makes for a rather ugly effect. What also might have helped, but might actually make it a lot worse as well, is if the patterns of the clouds would be the same, because now it's so obvious that it's looping. Maybe like after each one, have a frame of white and then, you know, have a different layout of the clouds, but that probably would also be very difficult to code in, because that would need a lot of memory for the visuals. You know, this is way more efficient. I'm not actually sure if we need to bomb this or if we can also shoot the dude. Yeah, I can't... You don't have much room to maneuver here. Well, you do have a lot of room, but not to also hit him. There we go. I think it is the bombs, not the shots. Sector completed. Sweet. Now what do we get? Did we get the helicopter? Oh no, more loading. More loading. Yeah, it's kind of was to expect this, of course, because especially when gameplay styles change on the Commodore 64, you have to load again, which kind of sucks, because that means if you die, you have to go all the way to the beginning. Although this game does seem to have a continuous system, but then you had to load it again. And not all games are nice like that with the continuous section. Some games are just like, you're dead. Please rewind to this point and load again. So, you know, dying really can suck when playing on tapes. Although in the arcade it takes a quarter, so, you know, it's not great. Although a quarter nowadays, it's more like you have to throw in an entire euro. It's quite pricey. It's quite pricey stuff. Why do I keep my Premiere open? That is just asking for slowdowns. Same with Photoshop. Don't need Photoshop. Yeah, test drives. There's more of those. But this is more like it. This loads. This flies much better. Controls are much more responsive. Should kill the dudes there in the water, I suppose. Would have loved another fire, but oh well. Don't have it everything. Oh no! I think this is actually better than 1942 that we already played. We might also actually run into some games we have seen already. Just because, you know, some games are loose, some games are in multiple collections. So it's kind of unavoidable. First bullet, huh? It's kind of unavoidable to find some games that we have seen already. Although this one is still new, the whole box, I mean. No, this displays fine. I like this. Of course, they had to throw in more clouds. So the power up? I don't think so, right? No. Have to test it. And I hope we can continue here. I guess you only get the 2 or 3 continues. Let's just move to another game, because the object left here is to test out my tapes, not to play everything through. Man, that sucks. I hate when it happens. Yeah, some of those, especially those driving games and some flight simulators as well, they are terrible on the Commodore 64 just because of that loading. And also, you know, many of those games are just asking a bit too much. Just because you can kind of make something work on the Commodore 64 doesn't mean that you should. Not always a good time. Oh, wrong button. No, wrong button. Well, Driller is another one of those examples that is just like, it's amazing that they even made it work, but it's no fun to play because it's so slow. Takes an takes a whole day to load. Yeah, just now fun times. I do have Driller, by the way, so we will get to that one sometime. Oh no, I can't get the box out of the box. Here we go. So Operation Wolf unfortunately doesn't work, but the other two do. Let's see, what should we have now? How about Night Moves? I think it says Night Moves, right? 4-game box, also from Ocean. We have Sly Spy, which is an excellent game. Also an arcade game, I think, and the Commodore 64 version is a great conversion. We have Shadow Warriors, which is Ninja Gaiden. I think the Commodore 64 version is a port of the arcade game. Just, you know, kind of like the Lynx version as well. Then there is the Nightbreed. I don't know that one. And yeah, Midnight Resistance. It's on here as well. Cool. Nothing on the back. Box is still in super good condition. Comes on, wait, on 4 cassettes? No, on, holy crap, what the heck? It comes on on 5 cassettes. What is this? This is Spy Spy Secret Agent Tape 1. Oh, that is a multi-loader game then, I guess. To get far in the game. Yeah, but that has a lot of different levels as well, right? Yeah, and here's tape 2. Let's, I don't think we will be needing tape 2. Knowing my skill levels. Wow, that's a big tape too. This is kind of a Rolling Thunder kind of game in broad comparison. With a heavy coat of James Bond theming, and it's just a fun game. It's cool. The arcade game is great, and if I remember correctly, this port is also great. I'm not actually sure if it got any more ports. Probably it did. And hopefully it works. It does. Secret Agent. Let's go. Might as well check out the manual again. See what we have here. We have something to do whilst this loads. This is a big manual, man. Yes, 4 games, so kind of makes sense. Was that press play on tape? Loading? Huh. Hopefully that's supposed to happen. Night Moves. Oh, and it has 6 languages. No wonder it's such a big manual. Hopefully we get a nice tune again. There we go. Shadow Warriors. It's not which one we are loading. Get back to that one later. I should really digitize these beforehand, so it makes it a bit easier to read them. But oh well. I never said I was smart. The hit coin-op game bringing espionage and action with 9 levels of thrills and excitement. Innovative game features with a host of differing scenarios from high-powered sports cars to underwater guerrilla warfare. Stop the cassette and then press fire. Is this just a start screen or? No, it can actually play. That was a very short load. Was that a Data East arcade game? Huh. Kind of unique sound for the C chip, that kind of whistling noise. Don't hear that one too often. I like it. Do we need to press play on tape now? Yeah, I guess so. Because it was stuck in the screen before. But that was kind of pointless. Oh, the joys of tapes. Rescue a beleaguered nation from an oppressive regime of the Council of World Domination. Now they, that's the name. You know what they want to do. That's being consistent with your mission, I suppose. Beleaguered. Never seen that word. I mean, I know what it means right away, but beleaguered. Loading. That's okay. Disk. I wish. Controls. Up is jump. Always fun. And then fire the weapon with the button. That's easy enough. This game is controlled by joystick only with the following additional keys: run, stop, pause, Q, start game, F1, toggle music. Okay. Gameplay. Your aim is to progress through 9 levels of play to defeat the Council of World Domination. Yeah. The levels take place in the following scenarios: skydiving. Oh no, that is a very small section actually. So probably we need to load after that as well again. Oh crap. Skydiving. On motorcycle. Walking. Scuba diving. Along the way, you can pick up various icons that will increase your power. Cool. The golden gun. Each time this icon is collected, a part of the golden gun is awarded to you. When you collect 5 parts, the gun is complete. The gun only lasts a short while, but it is very powerful. Yeah, they took a lot out of the James Bond franchise as inspiration here. Flashing B. This will give you more bullets. Cola can. This will give you more energy. Well, we kind of went for Red Bull nowadays. Well, even a Red Bull isn't really cutting it for some folks anymore. I hate that stuff. Red Bull is disgusting. Clock. This will give you more time. Machine gun. This will change your pistol into a machine gun. Cool. Stop the cassette. It's kind of confusing if you are using 2 different cassette tapes that have a different layout of the buttons. It gets confusing real quick. So now I keep pressing the wrong button on my on the tape decks. But, oh well, let's see. Could also be that we now get the introduction and then it starts loading again. Just wait. Please enter your security clearance code by using the joystick. Yeah. Of course we are 007, I suppose, right? I mean, everyone uses that, I think. Good morning, Agent 007. Council 4. Oh, it's not Council of World Domination, it's Council for World Domination. So the Council doesn't do it, but they... What's that? Is that health? I don't know. Yeah, that's always an issue, unfortunately. Hopefully this game has continues. And I'm guessing that after this small section, we have to load again, because yeah, that's it. That's the first level done. This is really an introduction level in the arcades. just to get you pumped up with a nice little scene. Yeah, I was afraid that would happen. Oh man. But the next level should be longer, and I so hope there's continuous. Yeah, on this is probably much better. Most of these games, like the cassettes, are only kind of usable for cassettes that you just load once and then they are done. Does it come on card? Would make sense because it is such a big game. I have 0 cards for the Commodore 64. They are super expensive. They were always, and now they. Well, as I said in the beginning, over here you barely see any actual Commodore 64 stuff on sale compared to about 15 years ago. Which is a shame, especially like big collections of games in ones, like just a big box of tapes. Rarely do those still come up, which is a shame because I would love to go through them now. Now I have this setup, just pick some more up, check them out. But yeah, not happening. Maybe was Shadow of the Beast only a card game? I don't know. I never actually tried it on the Commodore 64 because the Amiga version already was so stupidly hard. Never really a game that I was very fond of because it's just ridiculous. I think I also have it on the Mega Drive, which did not improve the difficulty. It's a super difficult game. Anything more here? Status and scoring. The following is displayed in the status panel. Sorry, I had to hold a burp in there. 1. Weapon indicator. This can contain one of the following: pistol, machine gun, golden gun. If no icon appears, if no icon appears, this indicates that you are fighting without bullets. Okay. Sly health indicator. And level baddie health indicator. And a clock. Always gotta go with your clock. This clock does not come with a laser, unfortunately. Then we have bullets remaining, golden gun indicator, so the pieces that you have, I guess, and your score. And score is awarded as follows. Oh, just people that you shoot, and the points that they are worth. And the level baddie is 10,000 points. That's where the real dough is made. Hints. Try to learn the maps so that you can quickly get the golden gun. It is better to progress slowly, taking care not to get hit. Shoot the jackpot man as soon as you can. What the heck? Oh, the jetpack man, not the jackpot. I have this tendency to, because my sight has been going down slightly over the years, so I have this tendency where I just see a couple of letters and just my mind is going to fill it in. And that doesn't really help with making sentences more sensible. Unfortunately, apparently I'm not creative enough to fill in correct words. Anyway, let's have a play here. Oh boy, yeah, that up is jump, huh? Oh crap! Thought those linger. There's the jetpack man. Oh wait, and I should not spam my bullets. Ah, right on top of me. Thank you. Oh no, I'm dead. No. What did I? Am I dead or not? Why are you loading further? Did we just barely made it? I'm pretty sure I was dead. And yeah, this it plays so well. Like the going up and jumping is always kind of problematic, especially if you have wonky joysticks like this one, or it's not the best. It's very mushy. But it's something you can get used to, and especially with the micro switch joysticks, it's much more manageable. So it's not a big issue. It's something that's very common on the Commodore 64. But yeah, it's definitely something you need to get used to. But otherwise, this played super well. Which was expected because I have played this one before because it's such a good game. It's just really fun. And I think Martin, you also showcased this game not too long ago, didn't you? Or was it someone else? I don't know. Someone showed it on their channel fairly recently. Ah, there you go. Yeah, so it must be in your video. Fantastic game. Ah, it's also a hit squad. Do you have this one? Did you get it in one of the videos already? It might be that I saw it through that actually. Yeah, it's so cool that you are getting quite far in your in your goal to collect all the hit squads out there. Really cool. Are we downloading? I might if the next game starts loading, I might go and check out get the kicks games that I do have in the other room, so you can check those out real quick if you want. But I need to get them. But a nice amount of those. I mean, I have no clue how many there are. It shouldn't be the whole collection. But even 10 or 15 for me of one publisher is a nice amount, I think. Stop the tape. Yeah, let's do that. Issues. Oh, my motorcycle time. Yeah, that was my life, I guess. No? Can we go forward? Why am I not moving further down the road? Or is it just not scrolling? Right. Yeah, we are driving. Why was it stuck? Yeah, but now it's moving, but first time it seemed to just be stuck there. Not sure what happened. Oh boy. Don't tell me that is it. Yep. Oh boy. Let's load it up again. Let me quickly get the fix games. Just a moment. right, I actually have quite a few of them. I think I've got them all here. Because we are almost... Yeah, that's 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice, nice rounded amount. So pretty cool. If we get to another loading screen, we'll go over them, but I imagine that this one is almost done loading now. Also have a few encore ones, not as many though. But this one is by far the biggest of one particular publisher that I have. It's quite a contrast from the Hit Squad collection, for which I only have the one. And I have a few of the big box things as well. What I would love, just because I love the boxes so much, not so much the games, because the games are way too hard for me. I don't have the patience to go through them, but the MicroProse boxes, they are just so, you know, they look so great, especially if you have a whole row of them. I only have 4, but they look so cool. And the games are great, but just very difficult. Airborne Ranger is probably my favorite of the MicroProse games, because there you can kind of shoot stuff in an easy way. They all come with these keyboard layouts and stuff. Let's see, what do we have here? Another platforming level, I guess, if I remember correctly. Yes. Right, let's... Well, doggo. Let's take it a bit easy here. Oh, clock is always good. Can we go up to the ladder? No. Doggo. What the heck is that? I'm not doing very well here. Should we go in the door? I don't think so. No. Okay. Can't shoot doggos. I mean, I don't want to shoot doggos, but also don't want to get mauled by the doggo. Luckily you can't. Wow, it can't right on top of me, huh? But most likely they are just limited continues. Oh, you can go up the ladder. How do you go up the ladder? Oh, you need to be exactly in the center. Okay, probably missed a Golden Goyon part by missing that one ladder. Ladder. That is awesome. I mean, in the arcade it looks a bit more impressive, but still, they got it into the C64 game, right? So that's pretty neat. And another one spawns right away. Oh no! Oh. No problem. Oh. Go mano a mano, huh? Kick him in the bollocks. It was surprisingly easy. Wow. Oh crap, I forgot to stop the tape record. Seems to be okay for now. Let's quickly go over those kick tapes here. Which do I have? This box was clean database. Yeah, this box is a bit naked, but oh well. Which is this? Championship Wrestling. Don't actually know that Let's see what plays them. Not a big fan of wrestling games in general. This is Tusker. We've played this before on stream, so we'll need to test this one in particular again sometime. Pretty interesting game, but I never got far with it. This is Footballer of the Year. Don't know that one either. I don't really care much for football games on the Commodore 64. They were a bit rough. I mean, yeah, what can you expect? Might be good, you know. Interesting penalty shot there. And yeah, I just need to downsize my collection a bit. I just don't have the space for everything anymore. So a whole bunch is at my parents still. They have that in storage there, and they need to, you know, they also want their space back. And the Commodore 64 is just one of those things. The tapes, they take so long to load. So I would love to give them a better home where they are appreciated, and avoid getting them to resellers. I hate that. This is 720. Yeah, we also played this one. So we will be testing this one as well down the line again. Because I would hate to pass off things that don't work. Monty on the Run. Classic. Awesome game. Barbarian 2. I think Barbarian 1 is the better one. But, yeah, still cool. Not played Barbarian 2 that much. I can't say too well. But, I shouldn't. What's this? Heroes of the Lands. Super difficult Dungeons and Dragons thing. Only played the NES version actually, but didn't get far because even though you have 8 characters, you can kill them in like 10 seconds of the game start. This is Outrun, which is just Turbo Outrun. Also, we played this on the stream before. I remembered it wrong because I was fearing that this one wasn't good, but it's actually really good. I think Outrun Europe is the one that's terrible. But I was mistaking that one for. This is Gary Linder's Superstar Soccer, another football game. Not decent, I don't know. And nice sticker on there. This was actually bought in the UK. Because it's £3. I think we have. I think we have the game loaded again. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's the tape line. Let's go for another round here. See where we can go. Scuba diving. Oh yeah, we are out of bullets, huh? I doubt fishies will have bullets for us, but he's good. Right? Is that bullets? It is. Oh, okay, fishies do drop stuff. That's mines. Could use some life. Where's the green bar, your health? I don't know. I think the green bar is... Oh, whoa, 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 why are we going so fast? Oh, we picked the thing up. That makes us go faster. What do you call those things? I don't remember. Water scooter? Is that the thing? Lovely music too. I'm not sure if this music is a good port of the arcade version. Of course we fight actual Jaws in this game. Oh no! Oh no! Game over. Please say we can continue. No, we cannot. Ah, that's sad. Hey there, watch. Always. Watch replay. Retro, great to have you. How are you today? And no worries, great to have you in the background as well. And that with a disk-based system, this is not a problem, but because just the loading alone is like what's that? I think if we add everything up, it's like 20 minutes of loading, and then all the gameplay sections in between. It's quite a busy game to play through this one on Commodore. Yeah, generally speaking, the loading is great if you have just to load once and then you can play. Like single screen games are great for Commodore 64 and tapes, but otherwise, avoid the tapes. Which one should we do next? What's this? I can't even read it. Blue on black is not the best kind of contrast, Ocean. Although it can be worse, you also have those older ones. This is Nightbreed. Ah, right, Nightbreed. I have no clue what it is. Hey there, Jacoby UK. Great to have you. How are you today? All is well. Put you down there. This one. Yeah, the Pirate Game Boy. I was referring to the color of the tapes, like the writing on the tapes. They have blue on black. It's not great. Yeah, I don't know this one, so we'll check it out. Let me first see if what was the backstory on this game. Yeah. Where is the midnight resistance? No, it's that one we have later, not midnight resistance. Nightbreed scenario. What are we doing? What are we doing? You are Boone, one of the Nightbreed. You begin your journey at the gates of the necropolis, a graveyard above an underground labyrinth where the Nightbreed live, called Median. Your task is to save the Nightbreed, a race older than men, of fantastic beings, shape changers, who are being attacked by men's jealousy in the form of the Sons of the Free, an evil organization which come to destroy them, and you, if they can. Probably they can. Let's not kid ourselves. Oh, and it's a multi-loader game. Awesome. Oh wow, this one actually has the loading sounds. Nice. Always love to hear that. I prefer the nice loading tunes, Ocean. Thank you very much. You have such nice sit loaders, and then you call this crap. Yeah, so there's no jumping, I guess. Oh, there is, but you have to hold the fire button down. Okay. The keyboard controls we don't. Before it's loaded, let's. Wow, that is a pretty neat little not animation screen there. Let's see what other Kicks games I still have here. This is what is it? Oh no, people are going to laugh now because I don't recognize this. Pop? I don't recognize this at all. Racing game? You guys probably do. Looks kind of cool. It'll be fun to check out. Yeah, and is it obvious these games are games that I picked up at some point. Another one with piece here missing. Huh. Techno Cup, that's the name. Okay. This is Roadrunner. I only know the Roadrunner game on the Super Nintendo. That's not very good. This is probably very different. Don't really know this one, so it's also really cool to check out. There's also a Mega Drive version of Roadrunner, which looks a lot better. Yeah, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes, like, I can't read this font, it's just too stylized, but for some reason it's one of the rare examples where they made the font style also on the back. Kind of weird. And annoying. This is Road Blasters, which we already played on stream at some point, so we will test this one again as well. I liked it. People give this one a lot of crap on the Commodore 64. I still love it. What is this? Leaderboard? What's leaderboard? Is that full? Obviously, I did not play that one either. This is Thunderblade. We played this on stream before. One of my favorites as well. Really cool game. I've never played the Mega Drive version of Road Blasters. Sometimes. Multimix? Cool? No? Yeah? I can tell. I don't know. Was it the multiple games? Multimix 1, yes. Yes, 2 games. I guess it was 4. We'll check this out sometime. This is Samurai Trilogy. Do I know that one? I don't think so. Got a good couple of games to check out over the coming weeks. I keep doing the wrong button here. Sorry about that. Let's see if our game is loaded. It has! Yeah, Griso is still blocking a few. We'll get over that in just a bit. Return. How do we... Spacebar is exit. Return is... Oh, spacebar. 1. Oh, passkey. No, we don't need that. Select joystick. Sounds like a good idea. So cool. And then 0, I guess, to start. Okay. 0, right? Well, I still don't know. Now it's loading again or what? It is. Oh well. Back to kicks. File found. It's a weird kind of loader, this one. Oh well. What else are you hiding there, Lizo? Handball, handball, hardball, not hand, hardball. This one not complete. This one also one I don't know. Another broken box. Sorry, Martin, you will not be getting the best of boxes, I'm afraid, if I send this over. But yeah, this is complete. Other way around. I'm very creative in all the wrong ways. Is handball? Yeah, that's. Is that an actual sport in English? Oh, that is the problem. This is a fake case. Because it has these pins here. So there's someone already replaced the case. Because these do not have those. I can probably trade this up for another case I have. This one's broken anyway, so you know. Let's put it to the side. I have to do that. Then we have this Ace of Aces is a flight simulator. Yeah. Yeah, I played for the Dutch national team of goalball, which is a Paralympic sport. But it's not handball. Although they are kind of trying to tie that out to the official sport of handball, because apparently Paralympics need to have a official sport tied to it, but goalball is just completely different. Like wheelchair basketball is obviously based on basketball, even though put a normal basketballer into a wheelchair and they will have a very tough time. What's this? This thing also problematic. What's this paper? Weird. World class leaderboard. So sequel leaderboard, I guess. This one does have the prongs here. And just goes straight through. £1.99. Cool. Cool. Theo just said that he still has some boxes, so that's great. Theo is my father, so he has a couple of boxes we can use for these. Rolling Thunder, we've played this one. Fun game. Pretty decent conversion disc, not the best, but okay. Doesn't hold a candle to a spy. What's the name? Already forgot. How can I forget the spy? Well, you know, the one we just played. Ah, damn it. My brain is leaked. Yeah, goalball, kind of weird name. And in the Netherlands, every time I said, what do you do for sports? I play goalball. Korfbal? No, goalball. But korfball is a very popular actual sport here in the Netherlands. I don't think it's kind of basket based. But completely different, and I don't get it. That's some very weird. Seeing this screen, I do recognize it, and this is really hard. How do we play? Oh, we already started. Okay. That looks like fire. Let's avoid the fire. Oh my god. You can punch, right? Nope. Oh wait, you need to no. Huh? In the manual it said press the button and then down is a kick and left and right is punches, but nothing is working. Can we go the other way? Huh? And now it works. What the heck? Huh. How am I supposed? Okay, so you need to push them right at the same moment, it seems. Okay. Is there anything over here? There is. But this dude shoots. That's not fair. Yeah, we're not gonna get far here. Oh, I punched him once. Man. He changed clothes. We dead. Oh. No, we not. Just lost life, I guess. Man, this is super finicky. Maybe the joystick, it's not the way to go with this game. I can't for the life of me figure out how to reliably attack. Can't jump over him. Yeah, so just keeping the button pressed down and going that, as the manual says, does nothing, only for the jump. That's reliable. But otherwise it doesn't do anything. So I guess first move. No, that's just ducking, that's not kicking. Man, this is so finicky. Let's try it again. First move. There we go. Doesn't help that he keeps kicking me off the screen. First enemy of the game, huh? There we go. Finally, only took me 2 lives. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, it seems like you first need to hit the button, the direction, and then immediately... Man, this is... But also keep it pressed down. But if the button is pressed just before, it does nothing. Oh, there's a door there. I did not even notice. And this is brutally hard like this. This is probably a game you want to play with the keyboard. I think that will be a flamethrower. Come on, that's not fair. And of course they respawn. Well, no, what the heck is this guy? And we dead. Oh my. Do we need to reload? Probably. Oh, do we? Oh, right. Resurrect. Oh no. It is loading. I think we should go to the next game. This one looks super difficult. With keyboard, this is probably a bit more manageable because you have more control of your actual movements. At least I imagine that there is different buttons for the different attacks. That would make sense. Oh, you can also transform. Awesome. And no, it seems like that you still have the wonky controls even on the keyboard. You have to keep the spacebar pressed down. That's the fire button to make the other moves happen. Yeah. I don't think I will ever get far into that one. But at least the tape works. Which other ones did we have? We have let's try Shadow Warrior. Which might be cool. Shadow Warrior is Ninja Gaiden in Europe. But ninjas were, of course, highly unethical, so we couldn't have that. Like the teenage, what were they called? Hero Turtles. Yeah, my real objective here is just to test out the tapes, so I don't really care to play the games that aren't as fun. Hey there, Ed. Great to have you tonight. How are you? And Commodore 64 so far hasn't been acting up. It's been doing pretty good. We only had one tape that was faulty. So you know we've had worse evenings. Shadow Warrior, where were you? In the beginning. In the beginning, there was the Shadow Warrior. Oh, great to hear, great to hear. Thank you so much, Ed. Shadow Warrior scenario. Handed down since turmoil in medieval warring states are 5 secret ninjutsu techniques known only to the Shadow Warriors. In the concrete jungle of an American metropolis, chaos has broken loose. An oriental demon has possessed the strength of the greatest warrior and has summoned both a squad of ghoulish assassins who must be stopped. This duty falls to you, the last in the line of the legendary combatants and the only savior of the threatened city, Shadow Warrior, the hero of the 90s. The hero of the 90s, oh man. Controls. Controls through controller port 1, great. H is the pause menu. That makes no sense. Why H? Oh, halt, of course, halt. Then there is the controls. Into screen, hang on to above. I guess no jump. Somersault, throw, right attack, left attack. Wait, is it with the fire button press down again? Oh no. Does into screen mean jump? I think that means jump. Okay. Yeah, I think this is based off of the arcade game of Ninja Gaiden. So it will be interesting to see if you can use all your maneuvers. Wow, there's blue and red pills in this game. Let's see what reality is like, huh? Just a moment as I quickly go and grab Rizzo's ball because he wants his treat. I forgot it. Always so well prepared. Yeah, there was nothing in it yet. There wasn't anything in it yet. Oh boy. You are absolutely correct. The last one is Midnight Resistance. But I know that one is great, so I figured we'll save that one for the last tape in this collection. A fat Grizo is a happy Grizo. However, once the bowl is empty, hunger starts again. It's like over here is the cute part, and here, there starts the void. Reset. Oh crap! Another multi-loader game. How fun! Let's race. Grizo has not stopped the stream this time yet. Yeah, bloody multi-loaders. He did lie down on the keyboard before, so I was a bit worried he would. Hey there, great to have you. Your name is in Japanese, and I don't really know Japanese. Let me think. What was this? It's been so long. No, I don't remember it. Anyway, I hope you are doing great. There is a co in there. Hey there, Camille. Hope you are doing great and welcome to the stream. Can we start? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good today. And a very good day, which is great for once. Sorry. Always a great location for. Yeah. Let's check it out here. Oh wow. Wow. These visuals actually first glance look pretty impressive. Oh wow, he goes flying. But yeah, these controls are a bit again. At least in this game it works as intended. Yeah, oh boy, then the hunger will start again if he's done. But that didn't last long. 3 dudes on the screen is not great. Was it 4 dudes? It's 4 dudes. Great. Wow, he went flying. Yeah, this is really a game you need to take slow and 1 dude at a time. But the graphics look pretty on point, like nice huge sprites here. Game is a tad slow, I guess, but yeah. Oh no, they're coming together. That's not good. We jump over them and... Oh no, I added another one. Well, that's the problem when you... Okay, he's stuck. Oh no, he's not. Did I die on the food? Man, it's real rough when there's multiple dudes. Okay, so how do we hang on? Because you can hang on to these things, right? Oh man, yeah, this is super difficult. And these dudes spawned like right next to each other, so I don't think you can even coax one at a time. Yeah, and the loser ranges. And excuse me, why are we loading again? They could have made it more playable, I think, here. But it does look great. That's for sure. Here's my... Sorry for this. I have to refresh a bit. Hey, buddy. Was it good? No? Maybe it wasn't enough, huh? It's never enough with you. Cat kisses. He's not thanking me for the previous one, he's just demanding more. And everything is now cat hair. Thank you very much. Griso is, let me think, from... I think he is turning this year 12? Yeah. That's right. I think 12, yeah. In June. And he was a bit of a runt of the litter, so he got very much, well, I suspect underfed when he was born. So he turned out really focused on food and greedy, which it's not his best trait, unfortunately. He's very focused on food, but otherwise he's super cute. He doesn't know how to hurt something, or too lazy for it, I guess. Although he did hunt some frogs, because apparently frogs are good food. But even then, basically the frog needs to be come right past him, that he only has to extend his paw. And he's supposed to be a Maine Coon. Yeah, he kind of has the look of a Maine Coon, but he's a bit small for a Maine Coon. But whatever. It's character that counts, right? And he's cute. He's a good buddy. He's always on stream, which is nice. I mean, I didn't... initially, I didn't coax him with the treats. It's just in the evenings he tends to be right here, usually on top of my mouse hand, which is not always great. Try playing a first-person shooter with 5 kilograms on top of your hand. It's not great. Can we play again? No, it does need to rewind. Yeah, I figured as much. And I think I screwed it up now. Let's just move on to the next one because, you know, again, the objective today is to test out the tapes, and it works. And I don't think I am going to get much further in that one anyway. It seems very difficult, but graphically, very, very impressive. Shame there's no music, although maybe there's an option to turn on music. This is... No, that's Nightbreed. Let's not play that one again. This is Midnight Resistance. So we have a nice one. Yeah, this one is not so long. Midnight Resistance, where were you? Always kind of fun to read these little text blurbs, especially if you're loading anyway. This Shadow Warriors. It's the first one, right? Yeah, Shadow Warriors. Shadow Warriors. Where's... My Spy. I can't believe I already forget the name. Midnight Resistance. There we are. Let me get my little loop here. So I can unveil the secrets of the page. Scenario: a ruthless commissar, whatever that is, leader of a vicious regime of megalomaniacs, has kidnapped your family, including your grandfather, a world-famous scientist, in a desperate bid to dictatorial power over the earth. Man, thank you for using all these big English words. Can you rescue your relatives before the evil commissar forces your grandfather to use his superior weaponry research in order to enforce his own tyranny throughout the planet? Pit your wits against the obsessive army, their torturous traps, and a convoy of menacing machinery. Man, I have a hard enough time reading normal Dutch for in the kid books, let alone this. Although it could be worse, reading Shakespeare. Yeah, I mean, what the heck? Why would Grandpa do that? Grandpa could just say, nope, not doing it. He's being forced. This is a one-player game. Controlled by... okay, what's the spacebar? Is fire backpack? Fire backpack. It sounds a bit weird. Shift lock, pause the game. When standing, jump, 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 jump. Crawl, 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 walk, walk. Alright, when crawling, stand, 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 crawl, 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 crawl. Right, okay. So that's a double, yeah. Press the button to activate current weapon. Makes sense. When the fire button is pressed, the current action, standing, walking, crawling, jumping, is held. I.e. It's a little bit of a Dutch slip there. You may walk and shoot in all directions and crawl and shoot in all directions if the fire button is depressed. Press the spacebar to release current backpack weapon. To collect an item, i.e. a key or weapon, just walk over it. To climb a ladder, push joystick up and when located in the appropriate position, e.g. standing, crawling beneath the ladder. Gameplay. The game consists of 5 levels. Oh, we're there. I mean, it's fun to read, but it's not my best skill. How do we start? Just a fire button, maybe? Toggle sound? Now I want music. Yes, let's go. Oh, damn it. Again. And I don't know why they kept putting that toggle in there. Sound effects or music? I mean, what kind of question is that when there is a SID chip in your machine? It's just no. And we are full with multi-loading games today, unfortunately. I guess, yeah, for the Spectrum owners. But they feel a bit at home. Although, you know, some people were capable of getting some really cool sound out of the Spectrum as well. But loading didn't take too long, so that's nice. Let's take Rambo Man here. Already dead, huh? No. Again, my joystick is a bit meh. Oh, you shoot him. The spacebar is a bit annoying for me to reach now. This is really, you know, you tended to have the computer on the floor, and your big toe was the special weapons specialist. But that's not really possible. And my leads aren't long enough to have it in front of my monitor. And you know, Grizo is wreaking enough havoc on the actual keyboard of my computer. Let's not have him accidentally press the run stop. Oh no! Cool. Get used to that, you know, as soon as you duck, you're... I duck that, yeah. As soon as you duck, he will point the gun down, which is a bit awkward to deal with, but, you know, just something to get used to. And this, again, this joystick doesn't help because it's so mushy. What was what again? It's funny that you. It's another gun. Another gun is cool, right? Or is this one of the back guns? I don't remember. No, full auto. Right, sweet. I do have Contra on the Commodore here as well, I think, in another box. Then press space. Please press play on the cassette. I forgot to press on stop. I think or is that in another box? I do have Greiser somewhere. Is it on here? No, it's in another box. So we'll get to that at some point. Probably we won't even get to this box. But I do have it somewhere, the Commodore 64 for Contra. It's it's so weird. Like in Europe, like in Japan there was Greiser, then in the US they had Contra, and in Europe we had all three of them, because we also had Probotector, of course. Oh, wow, this game does load nicely. Yeah, I've Greiser in a collection. Yeah, and so we had Greiser. We had Greiser on the Commodore 64, Probotector on the NES, and Contra on the MSX, because that also was released over here. I'm pretty sure that was a game that was released in Europe, at least. It's always a bit hard to check that out again. But especially in the Netherlands here. Well, that didn't last long. Especially in the Netherlands, the MSX had a pretty solid presence due to Philips making the system as well. I kind of want to play it again. Okay, because these loadings, they didn't last too long, so I think we can go for another game. And the MSX Contra game is actually really weird, because you have a live bar. It's also flip screen, unfortunately. You know, many of the Konami made some really interesting games on the MSX, where they had, you know, what would turn into franchises, but they tried so different things with their games on the MSX system. Because it was flip screen, you know, the actual arcade conversion was not possible at the time. So you got Contra with a live bar and a inventory screen. You know, you could pick up multiple guns and you could select them. Just so weird to see that in a Contra game. And also Castlevania, like the first Castlevania already had some like very, very light RPG mechanics, like a shop. So you know, it's really cool to go back and check those out. Interesting stuff to see Konami already experimenting there. And of course, you know, when it comes to Castlevania, they would push it much more to that RPG side. But apparently they already had that idea with the first game. They tried to make it work in the second game with mixed results. Simon's Quest was a game where the real problem of it was just how cryptic it all was. The translation was just super bad. Okay. I have not. I do have some as MSX systems, but I am not familiar with it too much. Like, I'm not nostalgic for it. Just keep duck. Can we? No, we cannot. If you want to check out someone who does... Ah, you cheap bastard. I knew that was coming too. who does a lot of MSX stuff. Electric Adventures is a really awesome Australian guy, and he has a lot of MSX stuff. And it's not like I know a lot about the Commodore 64 either. I'm very much just a typical consumer. I played my games and that was it. I don't remember what each thing does actually. Nitro, what's Nitro? What was this? I think the last time we had a extra life here, but not this time. But I do want to get to it sometime, the MSX, but you know, you can only put so many things up here. So now it's Commodore 64 and CD, of course, because CDI is is you know, really what I started channel for, kind of, or with, because no one did any CDI content, and still it's kind of an underlight system. Yeah, he also makes his own games. Really, really cool stuff. Well, we only have one life left, so this is probably not going to take long, but you know, going to take it very slow. Goes through walls as well, but I still got hit. Dang. Oh no, another one of these dudes! Did not expect him to fire already. Man, I did not get far again. But just a bit further, I suppose. Let's go for a final game, I think. Yeah, it's 30 plus 10, so one more game. I have one separate game laying around here. What was it? 2? No, I have 2. Well, let's keep it to Ocean then. This is a game we already played in the previous stream, but it is a good game, I think. I'm sorry, my eyes start leaking. That happens sometimes. And that is the separate one. I had this also in a collection, but this is Batman from Ocean in its smaller box, separate box. And I did not test this one yet. And yeah, I like this game. I think I even have a LP of it on my channel. Very long time ago. But yeah, this box we went through was fully working. It's great. Let's first load up the game. Look at that! It even has its Ocean baggie. No manual though, so it's not complete, unfortunately. And it's not going back, of course. So yeah, awesome box. I like this one. Cool stuff. I think the only game that's Nightbreed wasn't that great. Shadow Warrior, maybe if you get better at it, it's doable. But Nightbreed's not great. But just for Slice Spy and Midnight Resistance alone, this is an awesome box. Really cool stuff. Yeah, there's no manual for Batman. That's unfortunate. Even cat hair in your eye doesn't help either. What does the back say? Batman is a shadow. Batman is a shadow in the darkness. Yes. As elusive as a dream, high above the seamy streets of Gotham, he is a criminal's nightmare, the only hope for a desperate city. The legend has returned. Batman. Oh wait, it's French. Let's not butcher French. And also, let's not butcher German. Free bat sticker inside. I got robbed. Wow. This is they used to pull this all the time, but this is super annoying because look. Oh, what did I do? Oh, it's on the keyboard. But yeah, look on the back, the screenshots. They use the Amiga screenshots here, but this is super annoying, right? Because this kind of perspective is not even in the game. The flying stage, or how about this? Yeah, that looks like Commodore 64, right? But yeah, the flying stage in the Commodore 64 game is horizontal. So it's bad enough that you use screenshots from a different version that looks higher res. But if you showcase parts of a game that aren't even, in the game, it's even just a double bad. But that's what they did, unfortunately. That's what they did. Bastards. I never actually played this one on the Amiga. Just from the visuals in the platforming stages, I kind of prefer the Commodore 64 version. Again, I never played it, so maybe the Amiga version does play better, but I find this one plays pretty nice as well. Although that flying stage is really difficult. And also there's that cryptic thing that's meh. Oh well. We're not going to complete this game, I can tell you. Probably on the second level I'll be, won't make it, because I'm a bit short on that driving stage as well, although it's manageable. But you need to practice it a few times. Well, there goes my beer. I was watching gameplay and talk on stream, and he was playing some Hook on the Mega Drive, and we were talking about what versions there were, and I knew there was a Commodore 64 version. I have played the NES version, but it was by Ocean. And then, it's usually a good guess that it's also on the Commodore 64. But I did find something. Because I have this. I don't have the actual game. But I have this the manual, and it's in perfect condition. I have no clue where I picked this up. But, that's why I was like, well, it's also on the Commodore 64. It's also on the arcade. It's kind of weird, like some games have these licenses where there's different versions of a game that are completely different. Like the Super Nintendo and Mega Drive versions are totally different from the NES and Commodore 64 version. Version I did not know existed was the Amiga version, which is an adventure game. And one I did play in MAME a long time ago, and I'd totally forgotten about, is Hook in the Arcade, which is a beat 'em up by IRAM, which looks really cool. Although Peter Pan looks a bit weird. They did not use the movie's likeness, that's for sure. But it's a very colorful beat 'em up, really fun. But that Amiga game, I had no clue. So one license, 4 different games. And I kind of like that, you know. I miss that. Nowadays, you get basically a single game, and it's the same on every system. And back then, I like that the Aladdin game, for example, is both on the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo, and they are completely different. And I like both. I do think the Super Nintendo is slightly better. Don't shoot me. um, but yeah, I love that where it gave each console its own personality, and now it's just like, what's really the difference? Like, what kind of threats you get thrown your way over voice chat, maybe? But other than that, I guess Nintendo is kind of the outlier, the outcry there, with their own franchises. But I don't know. I miss that, where games were just completely different, or consoles, I should say. And of course, we chose music because music is life. Do we need to go? Of course, I don't remember again where we need to go. Yeah, this is great. There was another thing. Oh yeah, I made a boo boo. I made a boo boo. It hurts, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. The music is really cool here as well, and that's another thing I did not like as much in the Amiga version from what I've seen from other videos. It's just that the Amiga version didn't sound as nice as the Commodore 64 version. And maybe that's just nostalgia talking. That I've mostly played this game. No, the droplet! I think water hurts you, steam hurts you, everything hurts Batman here. Go there. And look, this game also uses directional actions to use your different maneuvers. And here I have no problem with them. Here they just work better, or maybe I'm just used to it more. You know, kind of a muscle memory thing. It's not. Oh, this dude is no fun. We go around here. I don't remember, of course. Sometimes you just need to make the blind drops. This might have been a mistake. This game makes you really feel like Batman is too, with the grappling hook and the batarangs. You know, kind of cool stuff here. Oh no! Oh, it didn't hurt as much as I was. I think it would. Last time I played this on the stream, I made an absolute fool out of myself by getting lost in the first level. Although, you know, it is kind of mazy. Yeah, just play it great. I love this game. I don't know. It's fun. Down or up? Down or up? I don't know. I don't know. Let's try. If we are down here, can we? You can also shoot the grappling hook out diagonally and swing along. However, you can swing yourself into a wall and instantly die. Oh no, this was a bad move. Yeah, that. Too high of a fall. I did not intend to drop that far. Or at least I wanted to duck and shoot, but that's not an option. Oh, we're all the way back here, huh? That's unfortunate. Or am I going the wrong way now? This might have happened the last time we played this game. No, we're good. You always got to remember, go to the top right. Top right, always exit. Basic game design, right? Until they don't. But I think we came from there last time. So I think we actually need to go up here. Do we? Do we? I don't know. No, I think this is wrong. Not fast enough there. Look at me getting lost again. Deja vu all over again. No, we're good. I think this is the end. Or close to it. Don't like that, dude. How do we find this? There we go. No, Grizo. He has found the box of treats. So he's going for self-service here. Where are you, buddy? One down here as well. You can just barely see his head there. Up or down? I think down. Maybe not. Yeah, yeah, well, this might be a mistake. Don't know if pets can drop this high. Yeah, he can, luckily. Yeah, I agree. This is definitely one of my favorites for the Commodore 64. I think a lot of people prefer the other Batman game, the Dark Crusader, is that? No, the Fake Crusader. Which does, I will admit, sorry, was just closing the door, so I left it ajar. Style-wise, with the comic book panels and such, it looks absolutely fantastic. But gameplay-wise, I much prefer this one. And to be fair as well, I just, you know, played this one more. I have not so much experience with the Crusader game. But yeah, I love that style of that game, that's for sure. With the whole comic book panels in which you move around and explore stuff. Yeah, gameplay wise, this one easily beats it out. And this one is also more varied. There's Mr. Naper, who killed us as we came there. Great. Go up or down? I used to be able to just run this with no problem, and it's taking me 2 lives again. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Of course, this is also one of those games where actually, if you die on the first level, it might be better to just lose all your lives again, because in the second stage, if you die, you have to load it back up. No one wants that. Although for some reason my game tended to crash, like dang. It initiated some poke where I got infinite lives automatically. So you could just keep on playing, which was neat. And it was totally unintentional, but it was cool when it happened. First time I was so ecstatic because I could play through the entire game. Wrong ledge. And I'm pretty sure that infinite lives thing is, you know, something you can do through a poke. Again, I'm not super at Commodore 64. He only takes one shot. It's not a problem, but yeah, you don't get hit by his little grenade thingies, which apparently hurt a lot more compared to the ones from previously in the level. The spacebar to load the next section. Let's do that. Loading. Always with the loading. Oh, Chriso decided to. This doesn't happen often. Most of the times he stays on the stream the entire time, but now he's all the way on the other side of the room, laying on the table. I mean, he had his treat, so what else is there to be had? Doesn't need anything else. Not getting anything, so. I still need to set up the some stream commands where people can just make stuff happen on the screen, and one of them should be a initiation for to give Grizo a treat. Would be fun, but yeah, I haven't been done doing that. This week wasn't the greatest, unfortunately. So you know, it'll come. It'll come. Everything in time, in due time. No rush. I don't think this one takes very long too, so you know, and we can play the driving section, which is kind of hard. Well, it's not hard. What it is that you need a few practice runs just to get feel for the level again, and that's the issue with these multi-loader games, because you don't really have that opportunity, because if you die you have to wait another 20 minutes to get there again, because you have to load the first level in again, then you have to actually play the first level again, and then you get to retry it. So it's very tedious to just practice a level, and that's unfortunate with these. That makes it so difficult to just get good at the later parts of a Commodore 64 game like this. But oh well. I mean, it's true for any game where you have only a limited amount of continues, but at least you don't have to load the menu first. And I do have a nice stack of discs as well, which is always fun to go through, because those I have very few of my own, but most of those discs were not from us at all. So it's always, you know, kind of cool to go through that stack of discs and see what you find, and hopefully, especially when you're streaming, you hopefully avoid loot stuff, because let me tell you. Those mixtapes on Commodore 64, they had a lot of loot stuff. And I have also a couple of turbo tapes, which we should go through, and I kind of keep postponing that because those things are a bit unreliable. But we shall do it at some point. Yeah, let's go. One more life, it's not a whole lot, so there we go. Just keep the button pressed down as the button or the arrow points upwards, and you will be good. And time can be an issue here. So you don't want to be very slow. Man, traffic is killer in Gotham. I think the Amiga version has also this in a behind the car perspective, which looks pretty neat. But again, I never played the Amiga version, so... Oh! There we go. So I don't know how well that actually plays. Oh, what the heck? Luckily you can go back when you miss a turn. Oh. Go, go, go! Oh my goodness. We're dead. Game over. Press spacebar to reload. Dang it. Hey, Griso, you're back. Hi, buddy. Rewind tape. I didn't even put it on 0 the last time. My bad. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. But I think this is a good time to call it a day for today. Because what's the time? Yeah, it's a quarter to 11, so that's a nice time here. Hey there, Izzy. Great to have you here. How are you today, man? We are just about to close off, unfortunately. Look what I got, Friso. Yeah, my mother was kind enough to bring you some milk. And you were so kind to her to thank her and stuff. No, you didn't. You were just, give me the milk. Give me the milk. There you go, buddy. Good to hear, Izzy, and thank you very much, Martin. Always good to hear when a stream comes out great. This turned out much better than the one on Wednesday, let me tell you. It really does matter how you feel as well, you know. In just your overall energy level. But yeah, awesome that this tape works as well. Again, you need to sell these at some point or give them to someone who actually wants to take care of them, I suppose. It's fine with me. The worst thing that happens is that someone resells it, and that's something I don't want. These things need to be enjoyed by people who care about it. That's the most important thing, I think. So, you know, as long as they find a good home, then that's fine for me. And preferably, of course, through some trading or something, but I'm not very good at selling. Anyway, yeah, this was a really fun stream. Loved my time. We had some really good games this time around too. Really fun stuff. And next time we will enjoy some more games. I don't think I have enough homebrew games yet to go over those. So next time we'll just pull out another collection, or maybe we'll check out some of those Kicks games. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Or Turbo games. Could be anything. But first, there's Wednesday when I will finally complete Flashback, hopefully. And if you have any requests, then do let me know. And I will play through some other games. But yeah, for today, high success for me. It was a lot of fun, and especially because you guys were here as well. So thank you so much for that. And Martin, I will be sure to let you know when I will play some of those Kicks games. I think I will need to do that in 2 parts. So yeah, that's a good point. Batman also has, like, for the first game or the first movie based on that, there's also so many different versions of that. Like the NES Sunsoft game is totally different, and then you have this version. Did the Mega Drive have one for the first Batman? I think it did. I don't remember. Or was it? No, that wasn't. I think I do remember there being a game. And that had a driving section on the Mega Drive, but I think it was not a port of the Amiga version. What was that? Batman Returns? I don't know. I get confused. And it was the Lynx game, but don't play the Lynx game. No, that was also based on Returns. Anyway, guys, I am going to close this one off. Once again, thank you so much for joining me, making this stream a success and fun, because it's through those interactions, just people watching and enjoying it, that I find it more enjoyable as well. So, yeah, thank you for that, and I do hope to see you next time, and until then, take care. Bye bye for now, and as I usually say, the muzzle.